Greetings teacher and friends. In this video with my group, we're going to explain about content-based instruction or CBI. So let's start. First of all, what is content-based instruction? It's a mindful approach to language education. The focus of a CBI lesson is on the topic or subject matter. That means that during the lesson, students are focused on learning about something. This could be anything that interests them, from a serious science subject to their favorite pop star or even a topical news story or film. In this context, they learn about this subject using the language that they want to acquire or learn, rather than their native language, because this is a tool for developing knowledge, so they develop their linguistic abilities in the target language. This is thought to be more a natural way of developing language ability. So in the next slide, as you can see, CBI's goal is to prepare students for language acquisition while using the context of any subject matter. Furthermore, CBI has strong connections to project work and text-based learning and a holistic approach to language instruction, and has become popular in the state school secondary from 11 years old to 16 years old in education sector. So, to summarize, CBI or content-based instruction is a teaching approach where learners study language through meaningful content, and it motivates students to learn because the subject matter is interesting and allows them to apply their learned language skills in a different context.
Okay, now I'm going to talk about the roles in content-based instruction. First, learner roles. In this, we have 4 points. First, autonomous. We need that learner be autonomous, work for himself, herself, motivate to search more information, and something like that. Second, active role. In this, the learner needs be active, ask, answer questions, share ideas, and this. Third, collaborative modes of learning. We can evidence this through the work group in pairs, 3, 4, or more people, because through this, learners can solve problems, share ideas, suggest, and something like this. And 4, therefore, is source of content. We can apply the knowledge that they previously acquired. So learners need to be able to answer different questions that teacher can ask. Okay, second, teacher role. The teacher role also has 4 points. First, knowledgeable, because the teacher needs to be prepare for the question of the student, also because he or she is the expert. Second, keep context and comprehensibility foremost. The class needs to be clear for all learners. Third, analysis of student needs. For example, a teacher needs to know the level of English in a group, so he or she needs to apply a diagnostic test, and through this he or she can determine what are the strengths or weaknesses of the student or the group of students. And finally, a learner center. The teacher also must be focused on the learner. Because the learner is the center of the class. Okay, and finally, we have the material role. In this, we have 3 points. The first is facilitate the language learning, because now we have a lot of material. We have, for example, scrambles, jigsaws, we have missing words, and through this we can apply the content for the students. Second, authentic. We need the material that we use be authentic. For example, a teacher that teach, for example, a touristic place in Ecuador. They or he or she can use a touristic guide for, I don't know, Quito and some place in Ecuador, and adapt this material. And third, comprehensible. For example, if you need a material but is for a high level, you can adapt this material for a low level, and through this form you can adapt this for the group that you can teach.
Hello teacher, I'm going to talk about the advantage and disadvantage of content-based. Well, the first advantage is allow the integration of the four skills and the use of authentic material. The next advantage motivate the students as they are exposed to different and interesting topics. The next facility understanding of the language to study different content that serves as a basis for teaching language skills. Well, the next slide was disadvantage. The first disadvantage is the lack knowledge of the teachers on the subject. The next is limit time for students to achieve and acquire academic level. Another little materials available in the market to teach different subjects in the specific language. And the last one, teachers must learn to better integrate academic language and content in their class. Well, the primary purpose of instruction is to teach some content or information using the language that the students are also learning. In in other words, the learners use the foreign language to study other subjects such as science, math, biology, etc. And this way, they learn not only the subject but they improve their language use at the same time. Well, the next slide, bibliography, and that's all. Thank you, teacher.